microscopic chances. Taylor Caprera, Mike Ramus, Matt Caprera, Chris Finachero, Mason Spencer, Jeff Sharkey. Those are 6 drivers. They're competing for the first spot. And here we go with the green flag. 30 laps in this feature. Smoke coming out of one of the cars, and it's going to be no pileups or anything. We'll stay green for sure. Spencer in the meantime battling for third. He's dealing with Tony Pettinelli. Meanwhile, Matt Caprera, though, back and forth trying to go for third against Mason Spencer. And then you got Finachero in the 81 in 5th watching all this lay out. So far has led all 3 laps into this. Second place, Tony Pettinelli. Third, still a tight one between Mason Spencer and Matt Caprera. And 5th, Chris Finachero. And I think one of the cars head down the pit road. I think that was Vern Lefebvre in the 97 that went in the pit road. Trouble, turn 4. Oh yeah, I see it. Turn 4, who was that around?
It's 96 is Steve Sherwood.
Yeah.
Goes around.
Didn't see that, man. I didn't see that.
Caprera and Spencer, will find out which of these 2 drivers was in third, the moment of caution. Finachero will be in 5th. Based on the ordering position so far. The flagsman giving the 1 to go signal, waving the white flag. And you know it's hard to multitask, try and find the drivers and positions, as well as adding up the points that they come in with, plus in what they are projected so far. Green flag waves for 5 laps completed. And Pettinelli on the outside trying to take the first spot away. From Rogie. Oh, Rogie gets turned! Mason Spencer involved! Multiple cars involved! White flag waves. And now you got Jeff Sharkey in the mix. As one of the 4 drivers in the top 8. Looking to have a better finish in the point standings after the night. And here we go. Thank you for bearing with us. 24 laps to go in this feature. A little bump in between Pettinelli, I think, and Finachero for first. Finachero trying to clear away of Tony Pettinelli. And he will. He'll be first. And a battle behind them for 3rd and 5th. The 5th place involves Mike Ramus and Matt Caprera. We've seen it before in the season opener. We're seeing it now. Meanwhile, in the 65 car, Levy Arthur battling for 3rd with Randy Brunel in a 007. And Mike Ramus joining in as well. Now a little battle for 4th with Ramus and Brunel. And Brunel's going to get the 4th place spot away from Brunel. And now you got Taylor Caprera battling with Brunel for 5th. Top 4 as it stands, Chris Finachero, Tony Pettinelli. In third, Levy Arthur. Fourth, Mike Remus. And fifth is Taylor Caprera. He passed Brunel moments ago. And now battle for third. Mike Remus going to get the third spot away from Levy Arthur. Meanwhile, Jeff Sharkey battling with John Ramsey. I believe this is for 7th place. It is Jeff Sharkey and John Ramsey for 7th, and Ramsey on the inside will go ahead of Sharkey for 7th. Sharkey will drop down to 8th. Lap 14 as Chris Finachero comes to the line along with Tony Pettinelli and Mike Remus. Trouble, one car sliding on the infield grass. Now we're under caution. And I think that's Steve Sherwood again.
No, that's the 92 of Brad Winters.
Oh yeah, see him. Brad Winters, 92. Caution waves for the third time tonight. And he makes contact with the 006 of Trumbley, Corey Trumbley. White flag waves as we're almost halfway in this feature. So as projected, Finachero so far 220 points. Mike Remus 230. And then you got 240 for Taylor Caprera. All right, here we go in the restart zone. Green flag. Finachero, what a start. All with Mike Remus as well. Tony Pettinelli drops to third. And he's going to battle with Levy Arthur for third. Little bumping contact going on. I think it was Matt Caprera that made a bumping contact with a 25 of John Ramsey. Remus, Finachero battling for the lead. Meanwhile, for third, it's a 3-car battle. Levy Arthur going ahead. And Taylor Caprera trying to get the 4th spot away from Pettinelli. And Brunel battling with Sharkey for 6th. And Ramsey battling for 8th. 17 laps into this race so far. Remus underneath the Finachero. Finachero still holding his ground. Taylor Caprera still battling with Tony Pettinelli for 4th place, and the 64 car, I think, of Scott Dinger will go to pit road. Remus, meanwhile, on the outside, doing everything he can to get the 1st place spot. He'll have 10 laps to do so. They're bumping contact to the rear of Finachero. While the top 2 battle out, Levy Arthur is in 3rd. Taylor Caprera in 4th. Tony Pettinelli. Trouble! 1 car spinning. Caution is out.
It's a 96 Steve Sherwood around
again.
4.
Yeah, he was the car that was involved in the first caution.
Yep.
Yeah. All right, here we go. 9 laps to go. Finachero and Remus battling for the lead. And Taylor Caprera is coming. He is in 3rd right now after passing Levy Arthur. Remus on the inside. Finachero trying to defend. He does. Trouble, 1 car on the infield, exiting turn 2. Caution because of that.
It's It's the 88 of Matt McLean around.
Caution flag number 5 are projected so far. And we have 7 laps to go right here. Finicho and Remus side by side again. A little bump and contact going on between the two. Taylor Caprera in the mix. Remus again with a bump to Finichero. 6 laps to go. Still another bump in action going on by Remus. Tony Pettinelli jumping up to 4th. Levy Arthur in 5th. 5 laps to go. Sharkey falling back to 7th. And to the line, 4 laps to go. Remus looking high, may have opened up the gap, but he's driving that baby hard. 3 laps to go when they come to the line. Taylor Caprera joining in. So far he is projected out in 1st in the point standings. 2 laps to go. Remus now having to deal with Caprera for 2nd. Finichero trying to defend. Remus all over Finichero this time. Into turn 3. The white flag will wave with 1 lap to go. Remus all over Finichero. Last lap in this modified. Remus still underneath the Finichero. Into the backstretch they go. Into turn 3. Finichero trying to hold on. Remus all over him. And Finichero, for the 2nd time this season, wins it. Oh, and Remus with a little hard contact to Finichero at the end. And a bump check at the end by Finichero. Not appreciative of what Remus did at the end.
Yep. Bring him on down.
All right, Chris Finichero picks up his 2nd win of the season. Gotta feel good.
Yeah, it was a good race. Car was really tight. Ramos clearly had a better car, but he can't beat his way through me, so he needs to pass like a man. I'm racing for the lead. What are you going to do? That's what the race. When you're racing for the lead, you race for the lead.
Hold your line, stay strong, and make them get around you, right?
Absolutely. Maybe use a little bit more than 1 lane, but you got to win.
Anybody like to thank sponsors, family?
Just all my crew, Joe, Dale, Adam, Uncle Scotty, Josh, Kevin, all my buddies that help out, Charlie's Paving, FX Caprera, Emerald Equipment was where Teddy worked, Lazaro built a heck of a motor, CBB by JD, that's about it.
All right, very good. Congratulations. We're going to have you drive.